Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. We just got the latest Crate Club shipment. Again, this is at the major level. I'll put the details down here at the bottom about the different levels that you can get. You know, as is true with any subscription box, you're going to pay X amount and you're going to get X plus more as far as the value of the items. Challenge always is, do you want someone else to pick out gear for you? And the plus I always say is that you get exposed to gear that you may never have even heard of before. So in this month's box, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different items. So let's open it up and take a look. All right, one of our first items here is the Rescue Bandage. So let me read you the details here. This is an 8x8 gauze pad. The transparent wrap makes it easy to see the wound while you're dressing it to continuously monitor the injury without removing the bandage. 6-year shelf life, 5,000 PSI tensile strength, 550% elongation at break, FDA listed, ISO 13485, and it is CGMP compliant. I'll be honest with you, that last one, no idea. But you can say it's basically like kind of like shrink wrapped and an 8x8 bandage. Having something like this in your car, I think, is a great idea. These are the kind of items that I think can get underrated. I always think in general, medical items, people are like, I'm not so big on it. But the likelihood you're going to come across a situation where you need some sort of like tactical knife is a lot lower as opposed to a situation where you need something to stop massive bleeding, right? So having something like this in your car for yourself or for another could be a great idea. So again, we got the battle bandage. I'm just looking on the back here. Yeah, it says May 8th, 2025 is what it says, which is interesting. 2025 is not 6 years from now, so this must have been kicking around for a while. So there's some interesting information. Maybe I'm missing out on some detail, but anyhow, it looks like it's going to expire 2025, so about 2 years from now. So that's the first item. Next up, we have the Tactica M100 multi-tool. I'll show you on the back there. If you want to pause, you can look at all the details. But I'm going to take this thing out so you can see it. I haven't seen this specific one, but I have seen other ones, I think from the same company. But you've got a you got a bottle opener, you got a high torque socket, you got universal wrenches, you have secure storage chamber, a heavy duty socket, magnetic retention. You've got a metric and imperial ruler. What else? A package opener and an elastomer insert. So let's take a look here. So there you can see there's your hexes. There's another one up top there. And then what do we have here? This is your package opener, I guess. So you can put that into something and rip along the side. Down here, I'm just trying to try the different features here. All right, so I think I figured it out. You do have these two drivers. There's one flathead, one Phillips head. And when you pull this little tab up, they're already stored up in here. They slide down and they pop out. So you already dropped one on my bumper, but you already saw two there. So you're gonna slide one in, and now it's basically pushing up against a little tab inside here, but now you can crank down on it. And if you want to swap it out and use the other one, you can do that as well. And then it looks like when you're done, you're gonna pop this little tab up again, which is very secure. I'm just gonna pop it up with my teeth here. So pop that up. Now when you slide this in, it's gonna go all the way back up to here. And then when you slide this in, it'll close it down. So there's the other one. I'll show you again. Slide it in. It's gonna go all the way back down, and then crank this this little tab down. Let's see if I can get this to happen on camera here. Yep. So now they won't slip out. So bottle opener, you got a bunch of other things. There's your little ruler on that side. Kind of a cool little product. They don't put the prices in the Crate Club boxes. I wouldn't pay 150 bucks for this, but I would pay 20 bucks for this. I think it's a cool little item, and they do have some information inside. Like I said, I think I've used one other product from this company before. So that's your second item. Right, next up, we have this, which is the Alpha Fix Blade from MTN Bonded. It may be Mountain Bonded. I don't know if it's supposed to be MTN as just the 3 individual letters, or if it's supposed to stand for Mountain, but that's what it looks like. A very Izula looking blade. If you're familiar with the Essie Izula, you do have some jimping there and up on the top, so you could choke up like that. pretty chunky as far as your paracord wrap, so that's nice. And then you have the lanyard there. If you want to take that off, you can certainly do that, and it'll be even it'll be even lighter. It's not a Kydex sheath. It looks like a heavy-duty plastic sheath. And you're gonna have to crank down the 2 hexes there because it's not super snug right now. I'll show you. There you go. So it's D2 steel, 6 inches from end to end. You've got 6 feet of 550 cord there, paracord. So that's cool, from MTN Bonded. Again, I say this every time I do an unboxing, but this is not a full review of the products as much as an overview to let you know what you get with it. Got 2 more products. This one I've definitely seen before. I think I got this in a battle box one time. This is the Humvee shovel. So let me show you how what this guy looks like. But you've got basically heavy duty plastic here, and then even for the ring. So it's gonna reduce your weight when you open it up. This is what it's gonna look like. Let me crank this guy down here. So basically, forces the handle into place. See if I can get this to lock in. Bugs are coming out. So you got a little bit of an angle there, and then if you want to set it up at a steeper angle, you can loosen this and do that. But that's how big it is. You got a nail puller there. You got sort of a serrated side. They're rounded, but it's going to be more aggressive than just straight up chopping with this. Yeah, I remember seeing this before and was like, that's a cool shovel. Definitely a kind of keep in your car, keep in a kit type of shovel. It's not they're small. It's not a massive shovel, obviously, but you can use it in a variety of ways. So loosen this, and then you can crank it down to be like that, more like an e-tool, right? So yeah, so simple little product, but I don't know if it's simple and little, but a cool product, I should say. When you want to be done with it, crank it all the way up, and then this will fold back into itself. So it's that small. It does come with a ballistic nylon case. Does have a strap there if you want to put it on a belt. I probably wouldn't do that, but this goes in nicely, folds up. So great to have a shovel available in your car, in any kind of kits. I keep a it's a larger folding shovel from CRKT in the back of my truck, just so that if I ever get stuck in the mud, stuck in snow, that type of stuff, ice in particular, I think about, you can bust out of it with this. So there's, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4th item, and now we got one more knife to show you. Last up, we have this, which is the WESN or Wesson, I guess, Almond. This has a similar look if you like the Banter from Ben over at Ben Banters, and Civivi and We makes a higher end version similar. This one got a little bit more of a blunt tip than the Banter, but a very just kind of blocky, chunky, simple EDC knife. Some of the details here: your open length 6.65 inches. Yep, your closed length is 3.8. Your blade length is 2.8, 3.6 ounces, G10 scale, and it says liner lock. And like I said, you can see right there, probably S35EN. So cool little knife, simple, basic, not a tactical knife, not a hardcore woods knife. This is an EDC type knife. Very nice pivot. These guys are known for making classy stuff, like I said. There's your flipper, nice and smooth. Jimping is medium, I would say. It's not even mild, a little bit more aggressive. I've got large size hands. That's how that guy fits into my hands. So there's that. And that is all the items. So that was a quick unboxing for this month, but I wanted to let you guys know what I got. I think the Tactica multi-tool is like for me, I'm kind of like, eh. The rest of the items pretty solid. Again, I've said this before. I wish that they would tell you what the value of the actual item is, or the cost of the actual item, because it's just nice to know, hey, I'm paying this much and I'm getting this much value. If it's a gap that's small, maybe not so much. The bigger gap, you feel better about it. I'm getting this for free to review and to let you guys know about. Crate Club generally makes, I said that, they put together a good product. I think BattleBox is the top one out there right now, and I'm working with Nomadic as well, and I've liked what they're doing. I used to work with Hunt Vault. All of a sudden, they just stopped sending me stuff, so I was like, okay. I work with Spec Ops Global. I've worked with Gotham Crate or Gotham Box. I can't remember. A lot of these companies have come along, and then they've kind of petered out because it's hard work to do. It's harder than you would think, I think, to run one of these companies. But yeah, I would say Crate Club's probably number 3 of these companies that I've worked with recently. So as always, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the gear? Are you subscribed to Crate Club or BattleBox or one of the other companies? Let me know what your thoughts are. I will let you know. This is a good way to get feedback back to the company. So jump in, let's hear your thoughts, and let's get the discussion started in the comment section now. All right, guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.